Well, we are definitely going to have an active night. Some strong thunderstorms are going to work on through. Some potentially could produce heavy wind gusts and large hail in association with it, along with the fact this is a slow-moving cold front, so heavy amounts of precipitation are also going to be falling with this. Now, we do have a couple of storms already began to fire off along that cold front, specifically into the course of the later portion of the day. Once the atmosphere becomes a little more destabilized is when we are going to watch these erupt. And it's that initial eruption that has the best chance of producing some of the strongest cells as well. Now, these will continue through our general region into the early morning hours and even through the AM hours of Monday as well. But look at that substantial cell blowing up just to the south of Pierre as well. Like I said, I mean, there is the good possibility of seeing some very strong storms move through. Temperatures as well are really indicating that there's a lot of energy in our atmosphere working towards us. But once you look up into North Dakota and Montana, cooler air up there, and that is going to be moving down into our general region behind this cold front as well. So what's really going on? Well, simply put, there's a cold front pushing through, aided by the fact that there's also a low pressure system that's moving north and east along that cold front. The low pressure system I'm referring to is over South Dakota, and as that lifts through, that is what actually is providing the good lifting capability that could produce some of these stronger cells. Now, that does move through during the AM hours on Monday, and then for Tuesday, in fact, we are looking at just a gorgeous day overall. Lots of sun to be around, and a touch on the cooler side as well, with temperatures only eking into the 70s. But once again, cold front working on through into the morning hours of Monday, so even by the time you're taking out for work, still plenty of thunderstorms will be working through. That does leave into the afternoon. Then we finally get some clearing in our general atmosphere as well. Winds will be shifting thanks to that cold front, initially out of the south where we are feeding in moisture out of the Gulf. Then they'll switch out of the north upwards of 20-25 miles an hour. That does step back as that cold front moves further away from our general region. And then for Tuesday, light and variable winds thanks to that high pressure system remaining dominant. Tonight, really going to be active, so make sure you're monitoring your local weather sources to make sure you keep an active ear with this, because as these cells pop up, they can form quickly and cause substantial damage, once again in regards to strong wind gusts, large hail, and heavy amounts of rain falling from this. 61 degrees is going to be that low tonight. Tomorrow, definitely on the cooler side. Rain in the first half of the day, a couple of thunderstorms as well. Not really watching for severe in that once we look toward the morning hours on Monday. And then clearing into the afternoon, thanks to dry air moving in. Look at the high temperature, only 72 degrees, winds out of the north, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Tuesday and Wednesday looking phenomenal. So on the cooler side, bringing down that cooler Canadian air. Thursday and Friday also staying drier, but starting to ramp those temperatures back. And Sunday, actually, a couple of the miles are giving the potential for a 90-degree day, welling up additional heat into our region. But the bigger issue for tonight is that cold fronts. Like I said, really slow moving, so we're just going to watch these thunderstorms consistently well up right in front of that and rain out heavy amounts along with large hail, strong wind gusts, and a couple of these isolated events. All right, I'm meteorologist Colin Raskowitz with the Watertown Weather Watch forecast. Thank you much for joining me, and have a wonderful and safe end to your weekend.